right, we got an update on Bam.
Oh, what's up? What happened?
They found him. He turned himself in. And now he is going to Colorado, I believe.
Oh, I saw that picture. He was flying a plane there.
Captain Creamstain. He, I guess he's suing his brother Jess now because he said he was on meth, which he clearly is, because he's coming up with his new language and he's posting these, 500-word screeds about his ex-wife, and he is flying across the country, and he also has burns all over his fingers from a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
And he posted on Instagram. You can see the burns and the scabs and stuff, and he's back to doing that stuff where he's like, well, I found a guru who told me that it's okay to do this, so I'm living my best life, and my bitch mom is just so mad about it.
I saw his
fucking ape.
I saw his picture on the Captain Creamstain account with the picture with his kid it had an obscene ass fucking caption that was like, if anyone can help me find tequila while he was on the run.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's like he always posts a picture of the kid and says, she won't let me see my fucking kid.
Yeah, this time he forgot to cry about it. This time he's like, if anyone in this area knows where I can get some damn tequila. And it was a picture of him and his kid, and all the people in the comments were like, you're a sick fuck posting this on a picture of your kid. Get help, man. Get yourself together, man.
I just want to be a father. I just want to take care of my fucking kid, but my stupid cunt bitch ex-wife won't let me.
His actual post, I found the post that you're talking about, and it's way more absurd than anything you guys have described.
Yes.
Tokyo Hotel and crosses is the only thing getting me through this fucking bullshit. I decided to stop drinking yesterday, but if you have tequila of any kind, I'll get gayer than a lime green parakeet, and I ain't scared to scuck on a mean dick hang, just saying.
I told you. You couldn't even anticipate how weird it was. But also him listening to Tokyo Hotel while he's going through this, he's a freaking beatard.
What the fuck, man?
That is so, you should probably actually kill yourself if you're 47 and Tokyo Hotel is helping you through a bad period.
I don't know, Bill's pretty hot.
What is left for you, honestly?
Did you know what I saw, by the way, speaking of the Bam music universe? Villy Valley, because he doesn't play as him anymore, he's just VV.
Right, yeah.
He's playing a show in Moscow.
Oh, crazy.
He's like, fuck the war. I got a tour to do. I wonder how many other artists are going into Russia right now to play shows.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit, really?
I don't. I don't give a shit. I think Russian citizens should be able to see shows still, and it sucks that they have to be at war too.
I think they should only get to see shows from the 2000s. They should have to see Tokyo Hotel
they basically
and him.
do.
They should get the Used.
They just got Rise Against. Yeah.
Oh,
Bring
shit.
the house down.
Well, it did. That stopped the Iraq War over here when we had Rise Against.
Yeah, we were living on front porches swinging our life away.
So if they go over there, they might end the war.
I didn't like that song, even though I don't mind Rise Against that much. I've said it before. I saw them by accident about 5 or 6 times because I always open for bands that I did like. And so I've heard them a lot, and I'm very familiar with their fans. They had fans that were a little more serious about their life than Incubus fans, but in the same vein. And
hardcore Incubus fans, that's such a weird guy to bump into.
But it's those were always guys that were super fucking smart, but they also smoked weed. And that was I had a lot of friends like that, so it was relatable. Hacky sack guys that were also very good at calculus. That was my shit.
Sorry to derail. The Incubus super fan I knew, he was a couple years older than me, and we posted on a forum together, and I thought he had the dream job because he worked overnight at a gas station and got free Slurpees and could read a book while he was on shift and listen to his Walkman. I'm like,
that is the dream job.
Damn, that's the fucking dream, man. When I'm older, I can't wait to work overnight and get free Slurpees.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, I wanted a job like that, but I want to be the guy that was lifted a drawbridge, press the button, and I just get to sit in the fucking shack and.
Well, the one I see now is crane operator, which, I mean, is kind of high stress because you could, easily kill somebody.
That.
But, you're up there, you're fucking safe from the elements, you're just swinging a crane around.
You can make TikToks out of it.
Yeah, true. I would make TikToks where I'm jacking off, coming all, down on the ground.
They're going to ban phones at those jobs because people keep trying to go viral. People climbing a 200-foot cell phone tower. Yeah, I mean, it is crazy to see. Those guys are... That is an insane job to have. They make good money, but...
When I was doing the Line Wives TikToks, there was actually some really cool linemen videos, POV videos, where the dudes are getting picked up by the helicopter to get dragged up to something. Those are always cool.
Oh damn.
That's the
cool.
craziest one where they just step into the loop, then fucking fly away.
I want to get spun around like that old lady.
Me
I want to
too.
get picked up in a helicopter and spun around.
That lady was the one that started QAnon. That's what started it. When she stopped spinning, she had all these ideas. She started doing Q drops.
Yeah, it's like in chemistry when you use what's the thing where it spins the? I think it starts with a T.
Centrifuge.
Centrifuge. There it is. It doesn't
Yeah.
start with a T.
We use
There's a
those
T
in
in it.
we use those in the hospitals too. When you do blood draws, and you gotta put the shit in there and spin it.
Yeah, it gets all the sediment to one side. Anyway, when you do that with your brain, it puts all the good thoughts to one side
Yeah.
and puts them all together, concentrated. So she had all these good ideas like Hillary Clinton will be executed on October 20, 2017.
Yeah.
And it turned out to
she
be true.
was. Yeah.
Yeah,
she
it's
was.
true. She's gone. They're all dead. All the Democrats.
Have you seen Hillary? I don't think so. Did you see the GTA video? I think it was going around of the Chelsea Clinton like van with the fucking Trump truck swarming it like back and forth on the highway, and all these people are freaking out. It's a fucking GTA. People are like, "Is this fucking okay?" It's clearly a video game. What's wrong with people?
Oh my god, I guess people don't recognize GTA, old people.
It has the community notes on it now. Thank God.
Oh
Saved.
god.
Those things are so funny.
Community notes are awesome, especially when it gets used against like Cat Turd or Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's particularly funny when it happens to him.
Twitter has sort of it's returned to the equilibrium state of just being shitty, I think, of regular Elon Musk Twitter, because there was that week where they took the blue checks away and everyone was talking about Blue Sky and people were saying Twitter was fun again. And I don't think it was fun. I think it was just as bad. It was just more people talking about one specific thing, but
Yeah,
I guess that's over now, and now it's back to like people said they were leaving. Now they're back.
Well, first of all, Blue Sky couldn't do a real launch with. They fucked it up already because they didn't have open invite. Or they didn't have an open sign up when all the hype was there. They missed it already.
Yeah,
Now it's literally already Mastodon 3. Like you missed that wave. You needed to do it when all the blue check marks dropped off. That is when you needed to be like, yo, check this out, because they would have had a huge, massive wave of signups. Instead, they had everyone being like, where's my invite?
Yeah, like I mean, it's like a false scarcity thing, like with the Nintendo Wii or whatever.
Yeah, I fucking
so,
hate it.
like, I guess I understand the concept, but I just don't think it works
Yeah, I
well
understand
for
it, but like I
signing
said,
up on a website,
they
right?
just
Like,
missed their best
it's no
window.
longer getting a Google invite or like a waffles.fm code or whatever the fuck, you know?
Now
R.I.P.
But now that like Elon clearly just fucking was bluffing about the blue check thing anyway, and he gave it back to a ton of people, including Phil Werrell for the first time. I think
And
it's-
people under 1 million, I guess. I guess anyone who's I don't know if that was a joke or not. I can't really see them because
Anyone who's paying $8 a month, Alex.
they don't show up on desktop sometimes, and then I haven't updated the app in like a year.
Yeah, some of the people under 1 million have it too, but I think it goes by power users, so it's probably like some blind interaction thing we can't see.
Yeah,
But
or
anyway-
people who are like replying to Matt Taibbi or replying to whoever
No, he's
Elon was
gone now.
talking.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah, Matt Taibbi is gone. But
Matt
yeah,
Taibbi's
probably
a-
like
He's a stacker now.
I should get one for shit talking Cat Turd.
What, a Substack?
No, a blue check. He should give me a spite blue check for being mean to Cat Turd.
True. Spite Blue. I like that.
Spite blue.
That'd be really good.
It should really be a green blue check. It should be a green check for envy. Because I'm so envious of it.
What I have like kind of enjoyed on the new Twitter is the gold checks, which are supposed to be for like
Businesses.
what is it, businesses and stuff.
Supposed to be
Organizations, yeah.
Supposed to be $1,000 to purchase it
Thou-
too.
$1,000 a month. So like I mean I guess I understand that if you're like I just open up Twitter and the first one I see is like the NHL, but I'll get promoted tweets from like fucking nobodies with just their name with the gold check next
Yep.
to it.
It's so
And-
fucking awesome.
Like I think I remember hearing like part of it was like it's supposed to be for fucking advertisers or whatever. But then there's like plenty of people that just have blue checks that have ads, right?
Mhm.
So I love that there's some like 200 follower dumbasses out there spending $1,000 a month
Those
to
are
have like
Elon's
the
real
cool
boys.
business check. Yeah. So I mean I know there's a lot of like posts going around about how little money Elon made from the blue check thing, or like how many people like actually paid for the blue check upgrade when they had it before, and
Some
then it got
GameWorks
taken away,
paid
and
for
it was
their
like
people to have the gold check mark too.
okay. Well, I guess
so
it's kind of cool, but
isn't it $1,000?
yeah.
I feel like there's no way they're paying that for all the fucking pro gamers I see with it and shit. Like, there has to be some group deal.
There is. Maybe it's on mobile that it gives me the ad for it, but I'm pretty sure it's like you buy one and then you can get like a certain amount of.
Yeah, so it's the orgs buying it.
Yeah.
You probably get like 10 for 1,000 or something. Very cool. We should get them for us.
Verified orgs.
Let's take it out of Patreon. We'll say we're just factor in less than 1K less a month, and we'll have we'll have it on our Jeff WFYM Twitter account.
So it's $1,000 per month, and then affiliated accounts are $50 a month per handle.
Okay.
To get the gold.
So
yeah, if you're like an
org thing.
Yeah.
It is really
Elon
stupid.
also he went back on the thing where people had to pay for API calls. So it's free again if you're like the National Weather Service, because he was shooting himself in the dick for no reason, trying to get the government to pay him to put out the weather alerts and like the MTA alerts and stuff. Like they can't just go to it. They don't have SMS, or they can't go to another website, or they can't set up their own app. It's so stupid. Like, why would they ever pay? Why would the government pay $1,000 to be on Twitter? It just makes zero sense. It's just for the audience. The short-term gain of having the audience be like, yeah, the fucking National Weather Service is probably gay. It's probably run by some blue hair cuck bitch.
I just think it's so cool that he made like, what was it, plus 28 new blue accounts after he took everyone's check marks. 28 people paid for it afterwards.
Yeah.
A bunch of people were canceling it.
Yeah.
Like Brianna Joy Gray should have. People who paid for Twitter Blue back when they also did have a blue check, and then when it was taken away, if you still had Twitter Blue, everyone's gonna yell at you. So a bunch of those people were canceling Twitter Blue in the lead up to that because they didn't want to be on the spot. Like, whoa, why is yours still there, bro?
Yep.
They're like, well, I wanted to have videos over 2 minutes.
Yeah, you never posted that.
Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. Fuck you.
Damn.
Fucking moron.
Seriously.
Oh, there was just a guy posting like that who posted a giant thing. It was a guy I followed who did like bass covers of Final Fantasy songs. And he was like, he posted this like 2,000 word tweet with the extra long tweets about how it was actually worth it to pay $8 a month to Elon Musk for longer videos. Like, fuck you. Unfollow. I don't care.
Guess what? You can upload that and just link it too. It's fine.
Put it on YouTube. Do anything else.
I honestly wouldn't even care if this was just a new Twitter thing and Jack was still in charge. I didn't think about it because I just hate Elon so much. I hate him. I hate that he sits there as so rich and he wants to be liked and cool by essentially losers, especially compared to him like in life. And he's like, man, I wish this fucking fat Nazi wanted to be my friend. So cool.
That's why I say it. Fucking Jeff Bezos is the coolest billionaire.
The coolest billionaires are the ones where you don't even know their names.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. But in terms of like the higher profile ones,
yeah, he's a cornball, but he's doing it in the very
fucking
Jeff Bezos
takes
way.
steroids, sends like the shittiest like sexy DMs about like looking in your eyes or whatever.
I wanna wait.
And
what was the one he said? I wanna watch the sunrise with you or something. I think it was
Alive Girl.
I think he's just like, I just want to be with you.
Yes, I can't wait to wake up next to you, or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, what a stupid pussy.
I think I'm gonna get into real African billionaires instead of the fake ones, like Aliko Dangote, whose net worth is $13.5 billion in manufacturing, or Abdul Samad Rabiu, who has $7.6 billion in diversified.
Oh.
Or Naguib Sawiris, who is a telecom mogul.
Like that?
See, all these guys, they're way cooler than Elon Musk because I don't see their tweets. I don't see them posting the Doge meme.
Here's the classic text. I love you, alive girl. I will show you with my body and my lips and my eyes very soon. I love you, alive girl. I love you, alive girl. I love you, alive girl. I love you. He says it like fucking 10 more times.
He's going Mocktacket
Oh wait,
mode.
no, he doesn't. This is just the article in the cut. They're just repeating it for effect.
Yeah, I don't think he posted it.
I love you,
over again.
alive girl.
Yeah, that's what I think. Tackett should say that to Melanie Mack. He should say, "I love you, alive girl."
You know what I want? I want to get a little drunk with you tonight. Not falling down, just a little drunk. I want to talk to you and plan with you, listen and laugh. I basically want to be with you, all in caps. Then I want to fall asleep with you and wake up tomorrow and read the paper with you and have coffee with you.
He's doing the thing that DB and I used to joke about, where you go like drink with your buddy and you had a good time. You text him like an hour later. I can't stop smiling.
Dear Lord, thank you for another new day. Thank you for your blessings on me. I know I don't deserve them, but you supply them anyway, Lord. Lord Jesus, I pray for Mackenzie Bezos today. Watch over her, Father. Protect her dear father. I know she's going through a lot, and I pray that you will be there for her and help her through any situation she may be going through. Lord, I know she hasn't mentioned in a while, but I pray about her stalker situation. I don't know if it's still going on, but I pray for her. Keep her safe from her stalker. Please don't allow him to do anything to her. Mackenzie Bezos is such a sweet and wonderful woman, and I don't think I could handle the news of something terrible happening to her dear father. I care about my sister in Christ. Sean Sharto, I still see his YouTube videos. He's I think he's a van life guy now.
Sean Sharto.
Wait, that was a real like tweet or whatever?
Yeah, I thought that was some.
Yeah, that was a Jeff Bezos text.
I thought that was a Melanie Mac.
Yeah, I thought it was Melanie Mac, and you were just switching it out.
No, that was real.
That's so fucking sick.
No, that was Mocktacket, obviously.
Okay, good. You man, you were fucking. You were fooling me left and right.
I'm a disinformation merchant.
Yeah, you're fucking Don't Mocktack me. Mocktack me.
Damn, tricked on my own fucking podcast.
I got mocktacked outside my house by a strange man. There's this guy who looked like Shrek, and he looked like Ed Kemper also, and he just was breathing heavy down my neck. And
they should call him Mick-Tack, like McDonald's.
They probably did in grade school.
Well, I don't think he goes there. I don't think he can leave the house. I think he's another leashed man.
Cuffed.
He's cuffed. It's cuffing season.
Leashing season.
Take your 37-year-old oaf son who replies to women all day and put him, just cuff him to the radiator.
He's cuffed.
You know,
give him a bucket to shit in.
You guys watch that movie, The Room, with Tree Larson?
It's
like
Tommy Wiseau only.
No,
you're thinking of Room.
It's called Room, not The Room. Yeah, Room. So
Sorry,
it's like it's a dramatized version of, like, you know, the women that are kidnapped and like locked in a basement for 22 years.
I definitely
blah,
saw
blah, blah.
part of it at some point.
I really liked it. I saw it in theaters. It was quite moving. But Mocktack's just like doing that to himself. He's like, I want to lock my own self in here and not leave for 22 years.
He's in the basement waiting for God to put a woman in there for him to kidnap. Like Joseph Fritzl
doesn't have the
looking at his watch. When is God going to send my victims? When are my victims going to get here?
God, I want to be an obedient entrapper and murderer for you like you've been telling me, but you need to send me a victim or two. I can't do this anymore.
Jeffrey Dahmer writing letters to Santa asking for boys.
God damn it.
I know you know boys. I know you have the addresses of boys, Santa. So don't play smart with me.
Mocktack can't drive around looking for women to ask if they need a ride, though, so he just offers to carry them around. You want me to carry you to the store?
Riding on a BMX bike?
Yeah, right. Imagine that kind of bike, dude.
No, that would be Sega Nerd. He's the BMX guy.
Yeah, he's riding on his spokes.
Asking women if they want to ride.
Sega Nerd would be like me. He'd have the bike pulled from the trash with 2 different wheels and no seat, because all I do is stand and fucking spin my bars. I had a bike for 3 years with no seat on it, because I was one of those stand and peddler kids. Just a prick. Or I do the cool thing where Andrew and I do, where I would do this thing where I'd always freak my friends out, but we'd go down a hill on just with a nice incline, and I would stand up and put my my one foot where my seat should be and the other foot on the crossbar and surf it all the way down. Then just jump down and land on my pedals while it's moving. That was sick.
I used to love to put my school ID in the spokes of my bike and then fuck it up completely and have it be bent in half and then try to scan it at the door. Yeah, I would do that in college.
Sound like a murder psycho on my way here, though.
Going around making noise for no reason, zooming around the quad.
So fucking funny.
Interrupting people's conversations and smoking joints and stuff. And then you try to get back in the building and it's all bent. And the magnetic shit is gone. Fuck, I can't get into the dining hall. I was trying to be cool.
I was trying to sound like a murder psycho. Can I get another one, please? Man.
I think I'm going to be a cool adult like that who goes around kicking stuff all the time. Like when you open a door, you just kick it open. Like you don't
breaking the fucking shit up everywhere.
Throwing stuff on the floor, spitting.
You're washing your hands in the public bathroom. They have like the tear down paper towel thing. And you pull out like 40 and just immediately throw them away and punch the box.
Oh, God.
Classic shit like that destruction playlist.
Fuck.
Kids going into the bathroom and there are no cameras in there. because you can't have cameras in there and the teachers can't go in there.
Yep.
So that you just pull all the shit off the wall because why not?
Adults that act like that piss me off so fucking bad, man. Like
cool guys?
Juggalos walking around like a subdivision at 3 a.m. kicking like a fence. Just kicking like a slat out of a fence for no reason. That sort of shit. It's so cool.
Yeah, juggalos are the type of guys who do that.
Yeah.
They're like the guys who they retain the thing that you have when you're like a 10-year-old boy where you're watching like Clint Eastwood or whatever or Arnold Schwarzenegger and you're like this is my idea of what a cool guy does. This is what a cool badass guy does.
Well, Clint Eastwood is cool.
You're trying to follow like TJ from Recess. That's what you think a cool kid is and you're just going around like being a dickhead. Those guys have that forever.
That was me. Yeah.
They're just like that forever. They're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, like the second they have 6 beers, they're like, let's go fuck some mailboxes up, and they're like 31.
Let's go get on someone's Ring camera doing a felony.
Seriously.
You guys want to go rob the police station?
There's a group of white boys in my area that keep getting on Ring cameras, and they'll pull up into like a subdivision, all wearing masks and shit, and they all run out of the car and run up to like all 4 cars in the driveway and just try to see if any of the doors are open. And then if they aren't, they'll just run back in the car and it speeds away with no lights on. Crazy. But like,
yo, we should steal someone's package.
Oh,
Being off 6 beers at a party, yo, let's go steal a package.
You walk around at night and everybody's packages have already been brought in. You're like, fuck.
Fucking goddamn it, dude. They should deliver stuff at 3 a.m.
The most prick thing that I ever did like that was I went smashing pumpkins when I was 13 on Devil's Night. That was about it. But that's like normal shit. We didn't even TP. We're pretty nice. Also, like, that's expensive.
It is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
What, pumpkins?
Toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
I guess pumpkins, too,
well,
unless you're taking them from
after the
people's...
COVID-19 pandemic.
Dude, imagine how much... If you wanted to egg shit and TP now, you'd have to get a damn job first.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the thing.
Shit.
That's the thing. That would have been a good thing to say back in... well, I guess eggs weren't really... You would have to have more overlap between the toilet paper and the eggs thing, because the toilet paper thing, the window for jokes about that, it was the same month that every old guy was like, coronavirus. Yeah, maybe after drinking too many of them.
Yeah. Man,
Carol Baskin's a
store
fucking slut.
I have such a nostalgia
I heard so goddamn many of those. The coronavirus. Oh, I had too many of them?
Dude,
of the beer?
It's going to be fine, though. It's going to be a couple weeks of lockdown. Everyone enjoy your Animal Crossing. Just came out, you know? Fine.
You know what? I have some intel on what the new old man joke is now.
Yeah.
His girlfriend works in a bar, right? And they have like Bud Light specials every now and then, because of course they do.
And
that's gonna be going on for years.
Oh yeah, it sounds torturous. It's like, oh, I can't imagine you're selling that much of that, or oh no, I can't be seen having any of that.
I'll get a Bud Light, no homo. No homo.
Yeah.
Can I get a Bud Light, no homo?
But yeah, you the man. That rocks.
Yeah, that's so cool. Why are you going to a bar and ordering Bud Light anyway?
Right? Yeah, you've got like fucking 12 other beers on tap.
I would go
there's local shit, whatever.
I would go fucking order one and then not even sit at the bar and just stand by one of those guys and toot my ass out. What's up,
I
brother?
would take it outside and throw it in the dumpster, including the glass. No, do it on video.
You're trying to fucking throw the beer at the wall, and you fucking wind up like a baseball and just dump it all behind you and like on your back and throw the glass at the wall.
I bought the entire tap and I dumped it in the trash.
When I was at the Depeche Mode concert, I got a Bud Light just in case any chuds there wanted to challenge.
Fuck yeah.
No, at that concert was like, no, good guys, look, I'm an ally. I'm drinking Bud Light.
That is Richard Spencer's favorite band, but also their fan base is like 3/4 gay men.
Yeah, no, it was like
so it's like kind of a weird demographic.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, Gen Xers of like all ages for the most part, and like some like families
Gen
where they brought
Xers of
their
all
kids.
ages.
Gen Xers of all ages, all shapes and sizes, I guess I should say. But yeah, it definitely skewed
you had
more.
Baby Gen Xers, you had Gen Xers in their 80s and their 90s.
I know Zoomer Gen Xers. They talk about fucking Steely Dan all day. They're annoying.
Oh, those are boomers, I think. Gen Xers hate Steely Dan.
Oh, sorry.
Because of those type of guys talking about them.
Zoomer boomers.
You always wonder, like, why do people hate Steely Dan fans? And then people start talking about it too much again. You're like, oh, no,
yeah,
no.
I don't mind Steely Dan, you know.
Oh, I love Steely Dan. It's one of those things, like, Just like I love Twin Peaks, I love David Lynch, but you won't find me talking about that.
Yeah, they didn't get Twin Peaks or Soprano to tar, but Steely Dan got the treatment for sure. Where I think for a lot of people it was just an easy retweet fave type post.
Yeah, it's something that people recognize.
This is gonna sound like a fucking Rylan I've never tried barbecue sauce thing, but like I'm sure I've heard Steely Dan songs, but I couldn't name one.
I've had this conversation with Alex like a month ago. I might have even been on a pod where I couldn't name a song. I asked him what the most famous Steely Dan song was, and I think I recognized the one he said, but like that was it.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
All right.
You've heard it.
Yeah.
They used to play it on the Home Depot radio a lot. And I worked at Home Depot.
Who plays the Home Depot guitar song? What's that song from? You know which one I'm talking about?
From their ad?
Yeah, if you type in Home Depot 10 hours, there's 10 hours of it.
Oh yeah, I think Home Depot theme. Oh, I know this now. Yeah, I probably heard this in the training videos.
That's a funny one to That's a funny song to learn on guitar. It's that riff to play it for people when. It'd be funny to play that when people are working on your house.
You guys like this, right?
Do you guys like this song? Does it remind you of work? Does it pump you up?
It increases productivity. It's scientifically proven. What a weird job that was. It was half like lifting 40-pound bags of rocks into people's cars, and then the other half was like walking around the aisles inside, not doing anything, because it's big enough that they can't really find you.
Yeah, finding places to hide.
Oh yeah, I was helping a customer over on the other side of the store.
Sitting in a toilet.
Yeah, I was texting.
You have like a sleeping bag and a bunch of like snacks and stuff between some boxes under a shelf, just laying there and charging your phone and shit.
Yeah, living in there like Chuck Mangione.
They find you and you got your shoes and socks off.
The barefoot employee.
I heard a crazy music thing at work today. Maybe not crazy, but just like something that very much surprised me. There's a couple of tin bashers working. This one guy looked to be like 40s, like either elder millennial or one of those younger Gen Xers.
Yeah.
And was wearing like a camo undershirt. Seemed like I'd peg him as like a bit of a bumpkin. And then like he's just talking to the guy he's working with, and so you know who's like really great that you should check out? This is like crazy live shows. You look him up on YouTube. Tech Nine.
Oh,
that's because he was like the first black guy to perform at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
That can make sense.
I mean, I don't know if actually, but back in the day, their lineup would be like, it would be all white rappers, then it would be Tech Nine.
Yeah, true. Huh.
Yeah, he's always had like a sort of weird
okay, yeah, I'm Googling it, and it's like people also search for, and it's like Yellow Wolf, Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, it's definitely on that track of stuff. And there are definitely guys like that. That's like a good ending for one of those guys. Learning a trade like that, and not just being like
Yellow Wolf had a good ending.
He's not doing BAM events, I think.
No, he's producing music, and he's married to Fifi Dobson now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is dating Maddie Healy.
I saw that.
That's kind of crazy. He was on Kerntown.
Mm-hmm. He was on Taffus.
He met Adam.
Pronouncing like that's so fucking ass brain. Yo, you check out Taffus this week?
Taffus and Taffer. That's all I watch.
Mm-hmm. John and Adam, as I call him.
This is a leftist podcast. We got to talk about the writer's strike.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously support the writers striking and stuff. But what I can't stand is the people saying, "Oh, you don't remember the dark days of, what was it, 2007?"
2007, 2008, yeah.
Yeah, when Battlestar Galactica almost got canceled or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, it was the start of reality TV. You don't know how low reality TV fucking rocks.
It was not. That was also not the start
I love watching reality TV. Yeah, no, it wasn't at all.
That's one of those like just so stories that people come up with. Like Nirvana killed hair metal.
Oh, yeah.
Not really. You can find like 20 number one hits after that.
Yeah, and also like hair metal was just fading out because it sucked and everyone was like not doing 80s drugs and partying anymore.
Yeah, it was like a process that was already on its way out. Same with reality TV, like that started in the late '90s, and then it was that gave people an excuse to buy more of it for sure. But
It's just funny to pretend that like reality TV wasn't already in control of everything by 2007.
Yeah, because it was like post-Survivor Big Brother popping off, like Amazing Race was winning all those Emmys,
Yeah.
etc., etc. But yeah, it's like, oh damn, I'm only going to be able to watch fucking Freaks on Love After Lockup, and they might make like more of it because there's a strike or whatever, and fucking Naked and Afraid or like cooking competitions. Sign me up. That rocks.
The unaffected
I love
shows,
turning my brain off when I watch TV.
The unaffected shows were hilarious too, because it was like all of the
Black White.
yeah, no.
Was that at that same time?
It was, but that was earlier in the year before the strike, in the summer, I believe. Jericho on CBS, which is hilarious. Jericho, what was even the premise of the show? Is American post-apocalyptic action drama television series which centers around the residents of a fictional Jericho, Kansas, in the aftermath of a nuclear attack. Blah blah blah. The star of that show went to my mom's church. I remember that.
Oh, crazy!
He used to sit behind my parents with his wife and kids, and then some fucking weirdo who probably one of the only 8 people that watch that show was like, "Dude, that guy's on Jericho." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
That probably confused some wrestling fans.
But Dexter, Mad Men, Psych, The Shield, South Park, and The Wire were all unaffected. All 10 episodes of The Wire's final season were already done. So, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. There's like a ton of shit where like, in Dexter, I said that I think.
I think with season 5 of The Wire, it would be better if David Simon just said, "Yeah, I was on the writer's strike."
Do you want to?
I don't know who wrote that. I don't know who did that.
You want to hear who the fucking scabs were? Listen to this shit. All My Children.
Boo.
As the World Turns. Boo. General Hospital. So basically, they couldn't fucking. The soaps didn't dare go off air because old people would have died, literally.
Those are their friends.
The only non-soap opera that switched to non-union writers was Power Rangers Jungle Fury.
Oh my god, fuck, that
awesome.
reminds me, man. I like didn't want to blow up this spot on Twitter, but I'll do it on a podcast for some reason that would probably have like more people actively listening to it. But anyways, I won't say their name. There's a tweet about that show Jupiter Ascending that was on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It was about like old superheroes or whatever. Didn't watch it, heard it was boring, but it has like zero cultural impact, and it was Netflix spent $200 million on it. But there's a follow-up tweet that said, the Power Rangers special couldn't afford Zord suits or a set in their budget, but this shit gets $200 million. And that is like such a fucking the Funko Pops were decimated ass sentence that has been like spinning in my head. The Power Ranger special couldn't afford Zord suits.
God damn, that's so good.
Damn, sucks, man.
I'm not sure how it works in the age of streaming where you have all those shows like not having new seasons or having bad seasons, because there's so much more stuff to watch now than there was in 2007.
I think that's why it was so noticeable. But dude, the shows that were affected, delayed or interrupted by the strike, like who gives a fuck? It was all of like the late night shows, obviously, and then Saturday Night Live, obviously. Then Greek on ABC Family, which I actually saw.
According to Jim.
And according to Jim. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, there's not. I think you just have to argue that writers deserve to get paid unless that, like, every show's suddenly going to get bad if.
Hank Schrader was planned to be killed off at the end of season 1 of Breaking Bad, but his character was spared since the episodes weren't written due to the strike.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Go, Hank.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, Criminal Minds only got through half of their 25 fucking episodes that season. Jesus. I always forget that show is like 1,000. Not really, but it's a lot of eps. And
yeah, you can churn that stuff out.
I mentioned Battlestar Galactica earlier, and their strike thing was funny because they like very hastily just ended it where they arrived on what they thought was planet Earth, and it was just like a desolate wasteland, and they're all just like kind of look sad. And then the show came back like after the strike, and they finished off the season with like almost a worse ending where, spoiler alert, they fly to Earth and it's just like prehistoric times and they start like human civilization, and we descended from Battlestar Galactica. So they just like switched out one shitty ending. Probably looks like a Democrat ran city.
Oh yeah.
Man, the fucking shows that were canceled during the strike I'm reading about, some of them are like, okay, one of them was Caveman, which we know that's like Nick Kroll's debut. That was canceled during the strike. The show Life is Wild. Life is Wild is an American serial drama television series, blah, 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 blah. The show's about a New York veterinarian who moves his second wife and their 2 sets of children to a South African game reserve run by his former father-in-law. What was going on, man?
God damn, fuck.
Fuck. Only 13 episodes aired. Sucks. There was nobody I recognized on that show. The girl on that show's name was Leah Pipes, which sounds like a porn star name.
Damn.
Leah Pipes. Bionic Woman was canceled. Big Shots. Big Shots was a... Wait, that looks like a reality show.
They had to cancel back shots.
Nah. Oh no, Big Shots looks like it's like an entourage. It's trying to be entourage. The show was officially pitched as the story of 4 friends at the top of their game until the woman in their lives entered the room. Lines between boardroom and bedroom blur when these competitive but dysfunctional CEOs take refuge in their friendship. Oh god, this show aired 11 episodes. I'm gonna watch it. Christopher Titus and Dylan McDermott.
The actual, like, the small domino is, they started the Celebrity Apprentice, and apparently Apprentice wasn't getting as good of ratings, and then Trump took off again, and it was based on the strength of the post-writer strike where Trump became president. Nothing that low tax did about banning hentai. It was actually the writer's strike.
Hey, there was a writer's strike in 1988 as well that was even longer than the 2008 one.
Oh, for real?
153 days.
Wow,
Yeah.
Mike Huckabee supported the writer's strike.
In 07?
Yeah. That's very weird. I guess it was a cultural thing back then. I don't know what the conservative take on it is now, or if it's even made it into the ecosystem yet. But back then, I guess everybody said they supported it.
I like how South Park wrote a parody episode on it during it because they weren't union, so they just made fun of them. Woo! I don't think they actually made fun of him. It's called Canada on Strike, and it's about Canada being on strike, it looks like.
Yeah, I think they spoke out in support of it.
I'm sure they did.
I don't think there were any, were there any notable scabs back then?
I told you, Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Power Rangers and Days of Our Lives, or whatever.
Let me tell you, though, real quick. Oh, my God, this is so perfect. Canada on Strike aired April 2nd, 2008. South Park Season 12, Episode 4. Featured music, Dragosti Dinte by Ozone, What in the Butt by Samwell, and Celebration by Kool and the Gang. Dude, that is the most 2008 playlist ever.
God,
but also,
what in the butt?
This is Wikipedia, not like a fan one. This is like the actual Wikipedia. And it says episode chronology. Previous. The episode's title, Major Boobage. Next, Eek, a penis.
It was perfect. It was very of its time.
I wonder what
And it
Samwell's
still
up to
is.
these days.
Samwell?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
the guy
straight
that
now.
did- Oh, no, I think he's straight then. No, never mind. I looked it up. He was gay. Yep, says he's straight now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it says he was on
That's good.
Tosh.0, and then Daniel Tosh helped him get treatment.
Because it says Samwell has a live phone call service called Special Greetings from Samwell, which is available through his official website, but that website's down. Sad.
Yeah, I
It
don't
was-
think they want to pay for that.
I wanted to call the what in the butt guy and be like, "What up?" Do you remember when I joined Chingy's like, "Hey, text me and you could talk to me" list? And I was probably one of the only people that did it.
Oh, yeah. I just bought a Now CD that had a Chingy song on it.
Ooh. Let's wait. That's probably worth a lot after he was stung to death by bees.
Fuck yeah.
That's right, on Weird Twitter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He got killed on Weird Twitter.
Remember when Dick Cheney was vice president?
Did you know it was Fatboy Slim's record label that released What in the Butt?
Wow, we're learning so much today.
Yeah, so I guess he's gay too.
I had a friend back then. God, to be honest, this guy probably still does this. But I had a friend that would like, instead of listening to like normal shit, like just bands, he would listen to meme songs like that on CD. Like he'd burn them and
Oh, the
listen to
Bum
that
Bum
while he was like
song?
working out and shit. Like, what in the butt? It's so cold in the D. All those. Imagine working out or running and you listen to "It's so cold in the D." How
Is
the
he like a
fuck
Lil
we
Dicky
supposed to
guy
keep
too?
peace? No.
Huh.
No, not at all. He's just like, he was like a nerd that just like meme stuff. He's more so like those guys in that 2012 video doing the meme, the Israeli guys doing the meme music. Probably
Okay. Yeah.
more appreciative of it like that. Just loved meme shit a lot, but like it's so weird to make a playlist of that shit.
Yeah. Like,
South
don't
Park
know,
got
what-
sued for using that song.
really?
What in the
Yeah.
butt?
Yeah, they got sued.
Well,
How
up
did I
until
not
this
see that?
podcast, I thought it was just a Butter song. I didn't know
And
it was
also-
like a.
The name of the
actual
company.
track.
The name of the company was Brown Mark Films,
Okay.
which
Well,
is
that's fucking obscene.
was that on purpose?
Brown
Does
Mark
that
Film
predate the
releasing
song?
What in the Butt by Samwell.
It kind of makes it sound like you're leaving poop everywhere,
What I
which
hate
is
about that
frowned
song,
upon
though,
in the gay community to have a dirty butt with poop smeared everywhere.
that song used to be fucking. It used to get stuck in my head because like I had nerd gamer friends. They'd be singing on vent and stuff. So I'd be in public walking around going, "Want to do it in my butt? In my butt?" Like walking around the store like looking for something I need to buy and just like mumbling that. Be like, "Stop it! Want to do it in my butt? In my butt? Want to do it in my butt? In my butt? What?
Well, you didn't get
in the
sued,
butt?"
so that's pretty good.
Yeah. No one even thought that I was weird.
Like Fatty rules for copyright, where you sing 2 lines of a song off key and you get DMCA'd.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
That's
worth
how
the
it works.
risk.
Hey,
If you say,
start
"What-
yelling
what
over each
in the butt?"
other. Hey, stop singing it.
Come on. Oh, so we should give a Fatty update.
Oh yeah, let's go. Thank you.
So his surgery was successful. They cut off his big toe and
Oh,
part of the meat of his toe.
He didn't have much.
And he immediately started smoking again in the car, of course. He went live the next morning. He was supposed to check himself. He wasn't supposed to be checked out of the hotel. He tried to check him, or not the hotel, the hospital. And he tried to check himself out earlier than he did already. And they told him his oxygen was at 80. So they couldn't let him go. And then his oxygen got to like 90, and then they let him go. And he was supposed to be there for a week, and he was there for 1 day. And now he is back in the car, and he is chain smoking, and also he said he was confused about what they told him to do about the bandages. So I think he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend that earlier because I like to give her fatty updates, and my favorite part about that was 10 minutes into his VOD, about 24 hours after his surgery, when he was home, and he's already Spike let everybody know that he's not using crutches, and Spike said he winces every time he sees him put weight on that thing, which means he walks from his fucking house to the car and puts weight on his surgery
doing
foot.
that.
No, and anyway, in the first 5 minutes before there's anyone in there, he's like giving his update. He's like, "Yeah, they wanted me to stay for observation for a couple of nights because my oxygen was low, but you can't keep the big guy down."
He's got to sit down and be observed on his stream. He's got to get back to being strong for his family, which means sitting in the car smoking while your wife's at work, and also neglecting your son.
And leaving against medical advice, you can go smoke in your car, man.
The fucking DK cigarettes.
He was
That's the only thing he cares about in the entire world is the fucking cheapo DK cigarettes from the reservation.
He was live and he'd already gone through like 2 cigarettes in 6 minutes, and then there's a knock on his window. He goes, "Oh, coffee's here," and it's like DoorDash giving him his coffee. It's like, oh my god, just
with
bring it
7 sugars in it.
Hey, DoorDash, bring my food to the car.
What's the cheapest a DoorDash coffee could be? I'm gonna look this up right now. I'm in Canada.
$12.39 or something.
Fuck me.
Yeah, probably like $10 if you're including the delivery fee and then a tip.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, I'll get
It's just
stoned and
fucking
order some
ridiculous.
stupid stuff off of DoorDash, but it's like
you can make
dessert.
coffee at home.
You know they don't tip. You know they probably have some special thing where they like hold the screen and swipe over and it makes the tip go away or something. Some hack.
Store screen. The fuck?
It's just so ridiculous. He hasn't been able to eat solid food for a year, and he's fat exclusively because of those coffees.
Really?
Yeah, that's why he started streaming. Because he couldn't do the food challenges anymore when his tooth got infected. And his only ideas for videos were food challenges with his family, where he's encouraging his extremely overweight 17-year-old son to eat 20 hamburgers as fast as possible. And then his cheek got infected, and he couldn't have the headphones on, so he had to switch to the streams.
Yeah. And the headphones were like kind of ajar or whatever. I remember, was he ordering?
And that's a separate problem
from
too.
Tim Hortons. Is it just like a black coffee, or is he like getting a latte?
It's a triple double. It's like it's whatever that is. It's like 6 creams and 6 sugars.
Triple double. Okay, they don't charge you more for that.
Oh man. So the
Extra
thing about
large?
that, I've talked about this before too. Timmy's doesn't have. They only have one size cream shooter for every. I mean, at least when I worked there, they only had one size cream shooter for each cup. They had one general size. So if you got a small or medium and you got 6 creams, it's like just the same amount of cream as you're getting in a large, which is so cool. So people get like a small, like a 6 and 4 like that, a triple double, and it'd be just fucking a cup of milk, a cup of cream. It's cold.
So on DoorDash, it only lets you put in 5 sugar, 5 creams.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, adds 800 calories.
Christ!
Because each sugar is 60 cals and each cream is 100 cals.
I gotta have my Timmies. So I guess that's why he's ordering it so much, because it's his food. That's his meal, is when he has the Timmies with the 6 creams in it.
Okay, before tip, it's $8. So yeah, probably if you're tipping like $12. I don't have Dash Pass.
Even if you made 6 figures, it would be insane to spend that much money every day.
Yeah, there's a $3 delivery fee.
$1,000 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, you're paying like double the price of the coffee just in fees.
And you could get an Nespresso. You could get a nice Nespresso. And
I mean, we know it's a stupid idea, but like...
Yeah, it's just... I can't get over how ridiculous it is. He's spending so much goddamn money, and they're downtown. They are down fucking town. They could walk... Well, he shouldn't walk down there, but like... very short drive to Timmy's. Very short drive to any of these places.
Leaving a blood trail like a slug.
Oh.
Just dragging his nub.
I gotta walk on it. Because you can't keep the big man down.
You can't keep the big man down. Dude, you know that hospital's like, yeah, if you want to leave, go ahead. You're fucking annoying as shit. And you stink.
Yeah, the way he talks about it. Like, he was still bitching about the doctors.
He put his fucking nasty hoodie and hat back on right away, too. Like, come on, man.
The Avalanches hat that he's had for like 16 years and has never been washed.
That hoodie's even grosser. At least the hat's on his head. That hoodie's sitting there absorbing all of his shit every single day. He's got to go to bed in that thing, right?
Oh, for sure. He falls asleep sitting up in the garage.
True, actually.
Somehow he smokes while he's asleep.
Probably.
He's sleep smoking.
He's one of those people that's like, oh yeah, I burnt a hole in it because I fell asleep smoking. He's not even like a drunk.
If he was sleepwalking, you wouldn't be able to tell because he always has his eyes closed. Like if he was walking around smoking a cigarette talking, he could be sleepwalking because he never has his eyes open.
Spike pissed me off yesterday too. Not to get, I literally watched like the first 5 minutes of that VOD to see what's up with Fat Heat, and Spike, like, Fat Heat's sitting there trying to like say what's wrong with him and stuff, and Spike loudly interrupts and goes, "You guys ever feel like your heart's just fucking racing? You don't know why?" Then he goes, takes a giant vape hit again. I'm like,
He vapes so much. It's insane. Like, I don't...
Nasty fucker.
If you have enough nicotine, you just get a headache. Like, every 10 seconds, he takes a
He's so gross looking.
Huge hit
he looks
from
like
the vape.
He carries poop around in a bag like people carry weed around. He just takes them out and rolls them up and eats it. He's so nasty looking.
Like, he's hitting half of a pod at one time every 20 seconds into the mic. And then he's just sitting there, like, looking around all shifty-eyed.
Yeah, then being like, my fucking heart hurts. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I just had a triple, double Timmy's, and then I had an entire gallon of vape juice at one time sitting here. Because I have nothing else to do.
Spike's one of those guys where he's like, nope, I'll be making my pot of coffee, 1 of 3 for the day. Like, he's that type of guy. He doesn't get the Timmy's. He's got to have his fucking black mud coffee that he makes on the thing, but that's not good enough for them, though.
That's, like, so much better than spending fucking
$12
no shit. On DoorDash.
Oh, yeah, make anything.
I mean, obviously, but goddamn.
Folgers in a Mr. Coffee machine is so much better.
Bro, the Sheriff used to brag about making the Timmy's ground coffee in his coffee maker. Why can't they do that?
It was so weird.
But why can't they do that?
These people were all in their chat, these Americans, and somehow they got convinced just because it's so isolated and they're not talking to any other Canadians. Like, they know 2 Canadian people, and so they all think that Tim Hortons is the best coffee.
The best coffee on earth.
And they're going out to Publix to get the Tim Hortons grounds.
Yep. They're ordering it off the site.
They think it's like premium. It's so crazy. And they've never talked to, like, they only know 2 Canadian people somehow, even though they're in the Canadian Grow Show chat.
So dope.
So they've never heard someone say, like, oh yeah, it sucks. Like, you've heard someone in Seattle say, oh yeah, Starbucks sucks. Like, we don't actually go to Starbucks. I don't go to Starbucks.
Somebody like Derek Paranormal would say it sucks and they'd ignore him or tell him shut up.
It sucks because they ruin your chips.
Anyway, that's the Fat He update.
Yeah, he is still alive. He's alive and kicking.
Many Toes is Robazoid now.
More, I think, still. Robazoid is still banned from his from YouTube.
Yeah, you can't upload on ScrewTube.
Can't upload on ScrewTube. It's so fun going in the Dana Loesch chats.
Oh my god, I was dying
every
at that
day
fucking...
I check those.
I was dying at that Robazoid comment that someone saw yesterday from a month ago that said, Rob, how long are you going to put up with that Michael Hudson and those communists from WFYM before you fight back?
Wait, what?
It was some
Yeah,
guy.
it was some guy who commented that like six times.
His name was Jacob Lonsbury. Probably somebody I banned.
Yeah, it was just I didn't even want to give it attention because it's so lame. But
I was lolling at
getting
that.
him,
Michael Hudson and the communists over there.
whatever that guy
Why
thought
me?
would happen would just be so hard to get to happen because he doesn't know what Google is. He's on
MSN.com. Robazoid would read that
MSN.com.
comment and do the fucking Trump thing when he hears Ruth died.
Like you would have to go to his house and explain to him what Twitch is, what a podcast is, what a YouTube copyright strike. Like you would have to. There would just be so many layers of shit you would have to explain to him. And he somehow, I guess he found out. Let me see if I have it in the screenshots. I was in the Dana Loesch chat. So that's where he goes.
Chat.
That's the only place that Robazoid can post right now because he got he has 2 community guideline strikes on YouTube for posting slurs and transphobia. And so he says, I now have 2 strikes against me. All I did was make fun of a-hole C. And you posted slurs over and over again.
Yep,
and then the mod in the Dana Loesch chat says, Burke, Rob has an army of trolls after him who are copy striking his channel and impersonating anyone who comments on his channel, which is not a copyright strike. It's a community guideline strike for saying the F slur in comments. And then she says, the troll farm chased Becky Dent off YouTube and is impersonating Kraken and I think Susan over there. There's other people in this chat, other boomers. So if you comment on a Rob video, the troll farm goes after you.
The troll farm.
Last Friday, a few of them popped up in our chat pretending to be Becky and doxed Rob. And then Robazoid says, one more and I'm out. ScrewTube has these stupid community guidelines that only apply to the right. The left can say whatever they want. And Lorraine says, Steve, that wasn't the real Becky last Friday. Have a Tracy on other chat room, like Becky name actually. Rob has some lefty podcaster type named Chapo FM after him, IDKY, but can find evidence on Reddit that the Chapo FM crew has been after Rob for years.
That was them
Lorraine
Googling
says,
and finding that drawing.
Tracy is not Becky's name. That name was used to dox Rob. So Tracy Bazogany, his sister.
So awesome.
And then the last thing he says is, I'm better off not doing YouTube videos. More freedom here with Dana.
More freedom here in the chat.
It's so funny.
Funny, dog.
He posts the nastiest shit, and you can roll over him so quickly. Like, going into his comments and then attacking the other boomers that are in his comments, and he has no idea what to do. He has to, like, because none of them know what a clone is. They don't know anything about computers, so they all get confused. And then the entire Dana Loesch chat is people trying to like figure out what's going on, and people are like, where did Becky go? Where did Kraken Up go? What happened? Someone came in as Tracy, but they had Becky's picture? And then it's all blamed on Robazoid. All these people, they don't really get it. All they know is that when you go to Robazoid's videos, you get attacked. So they want to keep Robazoid at an arm's length.
That is so fucking funny.
Very funny. Very funny.
I'm wondering, so they like found us through someone finally Googled Robazoid and found like, you know, our subreddit that I don't think there's been a new post in like 6 months, but like somebody drew a picture of Robazoid looking Mondo ugly fucking 2 years ago. And then there's like somewhat Doug 3PO made a Robazoid shirt that's on Redbubble.
There's a gif from him. There's a gif of him saying "Aw yeah" from 2019. So this has been going on for 4 years. He's in the lyrics to Green Yoda. That's on page 2. Clearing my throat like the green Robazoid.
So awesome.
But I'm scrolling through our subreddit, and there's like quite a few references to Eminem Obama. So I wonder if they just like Googled it and saw like an old news article that like cited your full name for like a tweet or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. There are so many easy ways to find it.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not
so
like it's ever been a secret.
His channel username is different than his actual name, so it has 1 B. And then in the display name, it has 2 B. So he's too stupid to type his own name. And actually his real name, too, because he'll spell it like Robbie Buzo Agni. He doesn't know how to spell his own last name.
Buzo Agni. Fuck. So good.
He's just so goddamn stupid, and I'm just destroying his life.
He has no idea.
The little social life that he has is these old people in the Dana Loach chat who are all insane. 67 years old. They're like 20 years older than him, if not more. And that's the only social situation he can be comfortable in. Is with people who don't know what a screenshot is. They don't know what Windows is. They don't know.
In his shiny shirt.
Yeah, and he's like the cool younger guy, but
he's the young stud.
And the second he's with people who like know what a screenshot is, or know basic stuff about computers, or know what an NFT is, because he was talking about he loved the Trump NFTs, but he thought the NFT was an organization, like the National Financial Trust or something. So he can only be around old people. He has a boomer brain. He's 47 and he's worse at the computer than my 93-year-old grandpa.
If I didn't know he was 47, I would guess he's in his 60s already, like just from his attitude.
Yeah, he was posting in the Dana Loach chat today. I didn't see too much drama, but there was someone who was in the Navy who's posted like a twerking video or something, and he's like, and then what did he say? The Navy really have become the village people.
Yep, that's new.
And it's like, one, like, how do you... Obviously, that's not new.
Yeah.
And two, Trump uses the village people.
Young men.
Unfortunately, we did an episode with Julian Field about the presidential campaign themes over the years, and it was blowing my mind that this first song by a gay person to be used as a campaign theme was Trump using YMCA. Like, he plays the village people all the time. It makes no fucking sense. And these are his supporters.
Gone woke.
They hate the village people. They use the village people as an insult, but then he plays the village people at his rallies and does his little dance and they cheer for it. It just doesn't even make sense. I don't get it.
Fuck, man.
But they are making the Navy gay. But unfortunately, Robazoid hasn't posted in 11 days, and probably another 90 more he won't post.
That's so awesome. And then
it's so funny.
Motherfucker. That's what he gets.
Yep.
What was the other stuff he posted in there? He posted something crazy.
So just to confirm, you're not watching the Dana Loach stream. You're just like looking at the replay of chat after?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes I go in there and I'm going in the chat live.
That would be very depraved to like sit through that whole thing to see what Robazoid and his friends are saying.
No, I would never actually have the Dana Loach thing playing because they don't really respond to it that much. It's more like a AM radio show, and it's like watching Howard Stern live. Like 90% of people are hearing it on the radio, and like if you're in the chat for that, you're a loser. Like a daily radio show that's 4 hours long. So it's just this group of like 20 old people that are they have this little community in the YouTube chat for the Dana Loach live stream that no one in the Dana Loach business is monitoring. And they just talk to each other about like, yeah, my psoriasis is really acting up. Yeah, Dylan Mulvaney should be executed.
So the antagonist, Michael Hudson.
The antagonist, Michael Hudson. Yeah, I have to get my other foot cut off today. So the doctor says my diabetes is out of control. Yeah, we got to get these gays out of the Navy. Like, that's all it is.
The doctor said my heart is rejecting itself, so...
There's a bunch of people who are suffering the physical and psychological consequences of their decisions.
Good for them.
And they're all alone.
They're all
alone. No phone calls from the kids.
If not yet, then soon.
Julie, what are you going to do?
Julie, plan.
Julie, what are you going to do? You're going to be all alone.
Julie, what's your plan? You got to become a prepper for when you're all alone.
What are you going to do with me? What are you going to do with me when I croak?
What are you going to do with me?
Are you going to have me cremated, Julie?
Julie, I don't want my belly showing if I die on the floor. Pull my shirt down.
Julie, you got to bury me with my food. Bury me with my food.
God damn.
Not your food. Not your food, Julie. I wouldn't be caught dead eating your cooking in hell. I would bring your cooking down to hell and Satan would throw it in the fire. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Cheers, mates.
Check out Robazoid.
Yeah, check out Robazoid.
I laugh at the enemy's misfortune through the night. Out here in Burbank where the big IKEA is. Asterisk for lines, but he didn't have ideas. Betrayed by my friends, once again I see. Just rewatched A New Hope, Yoda lives in a tree. All Jedi are cops, excessive use of the Force. Yoda caught his first body when he shot a police horse. It's my solemn duty to inform you Yoda's gone woke. He got some new ideas when he took that first toke. All Jedi are cops, that's why I say A-Jab. Yoda kicked off the Force, wouldn't go to rehab. Living in this world filled with hatred and greed. What if Yoda was 6 feet tall and he smoked weed? Clearing my throat like the green Robazoid. If it wasn't for President Yoda, I'd be unemployed. He came from Dagobah, but then he changed the system. First immigrant president, when he's gone we'll all miss him. They see me in that Bugatti pod racer, they hate me. I'm seeing double, smoking that AT-AT. Yoda on the beat, colder than Asher Hoth. These college girls horny like Twi'leks from Ryloth. All Jedi are cops, that's why I say A-Jab. Yoda kicked off the Force, wouldn't go to rehab. Living in this world filled with hatred and greed. What if Yoda was 6 feet tall and he smoked weed? She said, Yoda, can we get married at the mall? Skin like a tennis ball, eyes red like Darth Maul. This is an autumn jam for when the leaves fall down. My man Yoda's skin turning orange and brown. Don't touch my bong unless you're packing it this season. Yoda getting blazing office, don't care if it's high treason. Sipping Qui-Gon gin and juice at the cantina with Yoda. In Burbank, I bought the world's most expensive sofa. All Jedi are cops, that's why I say A-Jab. Yoda kicked off the Force, wouldn't go to rehab. Living in this world filled with hatred and greed. What if Yoda was 6 feet tall and he smoked weed? What if Yoda was 6 feet tall and he smoked weed?
I laugh at the enemy's misfortune through the night. I laugh at the enemy's misfortune through the night.